Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I got another deck profile for you guys, and in today's deck profile I'm going to give you guys an update to my Dinosaur deck. I've been playing this at locals the last few weeks and have been doing pretty well, and in the 3 weeks I've been playing this, I've gotten second, and then first, and then first, so in that order. So I got first back-to-back weeks, and I got second place one time as well, so really good, really cool. I'm actually really pleased with where this deck is at right now. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Dinosaurs is obviously my favorite deck in the game. Favorite like monster typing in the game, and so yeah, I'm just having a blast playing it. This is the going second version of the deck where we're trying to OTK, and yeah, it's just the best version to play right now. So, and yeah, other than that, let's just get right into it. So. Alright, so to start off with the main deck, first off, your main boy, Triple Overraptor. Not much needs to be said about him. He is the Stratos of the deck. Being able to search any dinosaur or foolish any monster is great, and also being able to combo extend by popping dinosaurs you control to bring back a dinosaur from the grave is great. Yeah, you always want to run 3 of him. Again, nothing much needs to be said. It's Overraptor. You run 3 of him until you're forced to not run 3. And then next, 2 Conductor, the big boss monster of the deck. We only run 2 because you are multiple ways of getting them out. Like, so you can search them out with Overraptor. You can get them out with Pill. So there's multiple ways of getting them out on the field pretty easily. So you only need the 2. I have been tempted though to bump them up to 3. I don't know if there's merit to that. Maybe that's probably win more at that point if you bump it to 3, but it's been in the back of my mind. I'm not sure yet. I mean, honestly, you only need 2, and if you go through more than 2, you're honestly probably losing at that point. But it's just a thought I've had. But yeah, 2 Conductor though, really good. He's the guy who'll pretty much win you the game every time. He's going to be the guy who clears the boards and just puts in a bunch of damage, and also is a Book of Eclipse on legs, which is amazing. So. Yeah, really good card. And then next, Triple Misk. Have you read Misk? Yeah, Misk, being able to just make all your dinosaurs unaffected by activated effects during the main phase is great. Pretty much gives everything blanket protection and just makes it so your combos go through. Really good. And also him being able to bring out Archosaur from deck is great, and along with other dinosaurs as well, off his banish effect. And speaking of Archosaur, 2 Archosaurs, really good. Probably the guy who searches your pills, and also helps with your combos as well by popping babies in your hand or on the field. So really good. You only need 2 though, just because you only run 2 pill anyway, so you just run 1 for each pill. This guy is expensive now. I think he was like, when last I checked, he was like $80. That might have dropped. I have no idea. But he is expensive for the deck. He's kind of like the barrier to entry with this deck. There is a budget alternative, I guess, if it's not great, but there is a budget alternative for dinosaurs for searching double evolution pill, and that is Overtext Coatless. Overtext Coatless is honestly the budget alternative now to searching pill, which is fine. It's just not Archosaur, but it is something rather than nothing. So if you guys don't have Archosaurs, you could just run Overtext to help search your pills. It does mess around with, it messes up the some combo routes, but it does put in work if that's all you have. So, but yeah, if you guys do have the Archosaurs though, obviously run 2, amazing card, and hopefully it gets a reprint soon so other people can play it and more people can play dinos and everything, because it's a very fun deck. And then next, 2 Baby Ceratosaurus and then 1 Petite Pteranodon. This is the ratio I run. It's honestly the best ratio right now anyway, that I've been liking. This doesn't clog at all. You only go through 3 anyway in the entire game, so you don't really need many baby effects or petite effects to help win the game anyway, because you only go through 1 or 2 at a time. And the fact that babies not once per turn, you'll be probably like abusing her like twice or 3 times a turn anyway. So yeah, really good. That's all you need. You don't need to bump any of it up. If you do, for preference reasons, want to bump baby to 3, that's completely fine, I guess. But this is the ratio I've been liking, and it's been doing really well. So, and then next, for the last of the dinosaurs, 1 Giant Rex. Giant Rex, really self-explanatory. He's your combo extender off a pill, and just the fact that he can just recur himself is great. I do not run Pankratops in the main deck. You did see it in the beginning of the video. He is in the side deck. I decided to side Pankratops, just because I think that's just my preference. I just prefer him in the side, along with Dolgaran. Dolgaran's also in the side. So if you're wondering why they're not in the main deck, don't worry, they're in the side deck. I just prefer them in the side deck for just my own preferences. And then now onto the hand traps, probably like some of the bread and butter, other bread and butter of the deck. 3 Gamma and 1 Driver, probably the best hand trap in the game right now, or in this format anyway, because being able to negate and destroy monster effects is just great, getting them off the field, and also getting 2 bodies on the board is nice. So yeah, really good, really nice. And also for more hand traps, triple ghost spell. You probably this is just more for Eldritch. I have like 3 or 4 of them at locals. I see a lot, so yeah, that's why I run 3 ghost spell. It's just great against that matchup, and also it's good against other matchups like Prank Kids, and in some instances, and also helps against other dinosaur decks as well. So really good. Just a solid card, and also is my favorite hand trap, so which is nice. And then last of the hand traps is 2 Ash. Ash is just Ash and will hit plethora of things, and yeah, there's not much needs to be said about her. She's just there for rogue matchups and just honestly everything. She's very versatile. And that is it for monsters. Now on to the spells. Triple Fossil Dig. Again, you run this until you're you run this at 3 until you're forced not to run it at 3. So yeah, searches out your Overraptors, Miscellaneouses, babies, you name it. It can search it out, except for Conductor. I wish it could sometimes, but it doesn't. That would actually make this card even more busted, but it's fine. It searches out everything else that is important. And then next, 1, 2, 3, 4 Lost World. Lost World, your field spell for the deck, the thing that can help chain block Overraptor, which is good, and also just helps with combos because Overraptor can attempt to pop the token, and then you can save the token by popping a bait from the deck, and you just go on from there. Really cool, and also it has that nifty attack reduction, which some people forget, which is hilarious. So yeah, you run 3 of it. It's the main field spell you want to see, and it just helps in a lot of instances. And then next, 2 Devil Evolution Pill. You only need 2 because you run 2 Archosaur, so you only need 1 for each. So, yep, brings out your Conductors, can bring out your Pankratops, or your Dolgaran, or other stuff like that. So, but mostly you're going for Conductor, and that's pretty much what you're using it for. And yeah, just busted card. You only need 2. 3 gets Cloggy, because you can just search this thing out. So, yeah, really good. And then next for other stuff, Triple Dark Ruler. This is a going second deck, so you want to have as many things to help break the board as you can. There are people who play Droplets. I do not own Droplets, so this is why I run Dark Ruler, because it's a budget alternative, and honestly, it just puts in as much work as Droplets does. And honestly, I kind of prefer Dark Ruler because I don't have to discard stuff from hand, which is nice. Yes, your opponent does not take damage, but by the time you get rid of their board, they got that you would have getting rid of so many resources for them that now they had to have a comeback, and now you're sitting on probably a Dolka, a Conductor, and something, and like have some hand traps in hand probably. So yeah, really good just to help clear boards, and yeah, it's very needed in the deck. I really do like it. And then next, triple Tactics Talent. Again, you're going second deck. This helps in so many instances. There's a lot of hand trappable cards in this deck, so this card is almost always live. And it can help in a lot of situations. You can take Dragoons, you can take big monsters to help with the OTK. You can even draw cards with it, and sometimes you can look at your opponent's hand, but I never really use that one, sadly. I mostly draw 2 or take a monster. So yeah, really good. Very essential for any going second deck, I feel. And then next, 2 Paw of Extravagance, and you're probably running why 2? Usually people run 3 of this. I just prefer 2 because I don't know, I don't want to see it later in the game. I just kind of want to see it once. So yeah, that's pretty much my thing with it. And it's been going fine with only 2. I personally like it at 2 right now, so it's fine. This also could be Pot of Prosperity if you have it. I do not have Prosperities yet, so which is why I'm running Extrav. But if I did have Prosperities, I would run Prosperity. Prosperity is probably the better card in this deck, just because you can be able to pick any card that you excavate off of it, which is nice. And also you get to pick what cards you banish rather than random, which can help because sometimes Extrav can bone you in some stupid situations. So Prosperity is probably is pretty much the better card to put in here. But if you're on a budget like me and I don't have Prosperity, you run Extrav. So, and Extrav just is fine. So yeah, really good. Being able to draw you 2 cards. And then the last card of the deck, the 41st card in the deck, is Harpy's Feather Duster for back row removal, and it's just a really, really good card. And then next, we're going onto the extra deck. And we'll start off with triple Dolka, and then the 1 Logia. You run Extrav, which is why you want to run 3 Dolka. I banished 2 Dolkas more than I like to admit, which is why I run 3. And then you only need the 1 Logia. Logia's not really important in this deck. It has its niche uses, but Dolka's the better one just because it's non-once return monster effect, which is huge in a lot of situations. And then next, for other rank 4s, 1 Dugaris, because you can boost your Conductor to 7,000, which is hilarious. 1 Abyss Dweller for those Eldritch decks, or just any decks that are really graveyard reliant. And then the last rank 4 is Tornado Dragon for back row related matchups. Then on to Links. 2 Link Karibo, along with the 2 Secure Garnus. Sorry for the mixed rarity. I'm pretty sure that's going to trigger someone, I guess. You use those 2 to help put Pill Fodder in the grave, which is nice. And yeah, they're just simple Link 1s. 1 Relinquished Anima. It can have its uses by stealing monsters, which is nice. So it has its niche uses. 1 Pentastag to give your Conductor Piercing. 1 Lambda because you run Gamma, and that's pretty much the only reason why. Then lastly, 1 Topologic Tristmania for more back row hate. It's one of my tech choices. It's nice in the Eldritch matchup because it banishes their spell and traps rather than destroy them, which is nice. And then it burns them for 500 for each card they banish, so it's really cool. And then next, lastly, I'll go over the side deck that I've been rocking with lately. 1 Pank, like I said, I have it sided. I just prefer it in the side. It's just my own little thing. I just prefer it in the side just because I really don't know. I can't really explain it. I just prefer it in the side for some reason. I don't know why. Then 1 Dolgren along with the Gamma Seal and the Godarla. I run 3 Kaijus because there are some decks at my locals that are kind of annoying, that for some reason are either unaffected by card effects or something like that, or are just something I can't get through sometimes. So that's why I run the Kaijus. And also Godarla is there for bird up because they have the Wind Barrier statue, and Godarla is a good way of getting rid of it, so that's nice. 2 Nibiru's. Nibiru is great against combo decks. Not much needs to be said about it. Double Lancia for those specific matchups, and also is good against the mirror match because if you drop this against in the mirror match, they just kind of pass, which is hilarious. Triple Droll for Drytron, just because Drytron's still a thing, and it's just good against them. Makes their turn end almost. Then for back row hate, 3 Cosmic along with the 1 Red Reboot because we want our OTK going through, and Red Reboot is a good way of making sure it goes through against those control matchups like Lich and Subterror and other stuff. So, and that is it for the deck. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed the deck. I've been enjoying this the last few weeks. I've been doing pretty well at locals. I've had some good success. Like I said, I got 2nd and 2 first place finishes with this in the last 3 weeks. So really good. I've been enjoying a lot, and I'm just having a blast. So again, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below, and leave a like, comment, subscribe. We will see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.